I won't tell a soul. I won't tell a soul. I won't tell a soul.
You damn right he told. And it was all part of my well-orchestrated, vainglorious plan. You see, I know that the quickest way to get information out around here is to tell Cletus and then swear him to secrecy. It actually saves me time and energy from sending out group emails. Anyhow, while I have you here, I think it's the perfect time for
the big announcement.
The Fighting Furies Trios Championships are back. Big Bekka signing off and enjoy the rest of the live stream.
Frequencies Pro Wrestling, where legends rise and the weak get buried. Welcome in, everybody, live and direct from Omaha, Nebraska, and we kick it off with a bunch of champions and former champions in match number one. The Tribal Spirits, current Queens of Chaos tag team champions, going up against the current ISIS Elementals champion Akira Okoye and the longest reigning ever Sirens champion Gurl. And why I have these two on the same team going against the tag team champions? Because I want them both to get a win before they go into the unnamed event going down next week, as Amelia wound up with a pinfall attempt on Akira. Only a one count on the ISIS Elementals champ. That's right, Gurl challenges Akira Okoye this time next week at the unnamed event, our month-ending extravaganza for the mighty month of April, big baby. One hell of a week off, and I thank all of you for the views that you gave us on our videos of the on demand, which feature the Rising Frequencies tournament. Inverted back suplex by Little Bobcat, former Frequency Women's Champion. And as per that graphic earlier on in their intro, the longest reigning ever Queens of Chaos tag team champion. But Akira has reversed the tide on Little Bobcat. These two familiar with one another as Akira executes a absolutely gorgeous Alabama slam and goes for a pinfall attempt. Only a 1 count. Shark Girl D yet to be tagged into the bout. Akira has been holding on to that ISIS Elementals Championship ever since Boot Hill Havoc back in November. And I can say she is a model champion indeed. Somewhere in the middle. Don't know whether to take her as a heel or a face. As Shark Girl D into the ring, and her first instinct is to go after Amelia Wyandotte. And she goes with the frequency female fist of fury. And another fist from the middle rope to hit Little Bobcat in the noggin and knock her down and gain control of the bout, making her presence felt here in matchup number 1. Shark Girl D, speaking of 1, she is the female day 1 up in this mud. Killa T and Shark Girl D were both requests back in the day, and we have kept them, and they have evolved, and they have kicked behind and taken names. The veterans have been on this brand for over 3 years now. And in my absence, I've been going through a lot of old footage. And it's cool to see the evolution of some of the characters here on Frequency Pro Wrestling. Little Bobcat with a scoop slam and tags in Auntie Dearest, Amelia Wyandotte. And these two are very familiar with each other as they are out of the Cyrus division when they're not in tag team action. But this is the ending or the closing of the month of April, and we will be doing a realignment based on performance and match ratings. It's not gonna always depend on your win-loss record. Heck, you might end up with a person with 4 wins inside of the ISIS Elementals Championship Division. We shaking things up here on Frequency Pro Wrestling. Amelia doing damage to the arm of Shark Girl D. And the Irish whip off the ropes and the STO. And now Amelia setting up Shark Girl D. Woo! For that Samoan driver, and goes for a pinfall attempt. Akira Okoye there to say today. Finisher off mode. Amelia Wyandotte is in. And she's about to hit Shark Girl D with a thunderclap. And go to put a cork in the bottle of this matchup. And just like their party people would say, rap matchup number 1, Tribal Spirits win. Oh well, there goes my expectations of Shark Girl D and Akira coincide with each other at least enough to get a win. Matchup number 2 on the horizon, which is the return, the long-awaited return of one of our most coveted cruiserweights here on the brand. Next.
I watched while my name faded into obscurity. Silence is powerful. It lets you see who forgets you. Drewy forgot, so I reminded him, and I'm not done reminding anyone.
Eye Candy Academy didn't change me. It confirmed me.
This is Kivana Rossetti, and you're watching Frequency Pro Wrestling on Vic Vegas Game Station, the home where every view is viral.
Wonder what that is all about.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Ukraine, weighing in at 175 pounds, Dan
Danilo coming in at 5 wins, 6 losses. Former BLM Cruiserweight Champion here in Omaha, Nebraska. And if you are just tuning in to our channel here tonight, hit the like, share, and sub button for us. It ain't nothing and it don't cost nothing. And likes are free 99 today as Danilo graces the Midwest with his presence. A lot at stake with this matchup here, or should I say, this rivalry between him and Petey Powers. More about that later on throughout the match. As we kick back and get ready for one half of Primal Surge. Ladies and gentlemen,
representing the B Team from Kansas, weighing in at 165 pounds, P.T. Powers.
P. Powers, one half of Primal Surge, 6 wins, 3 losses. As you saw his credentials there. Rocking the Corn Husker red. Petey Powers out of Little Pittsburgh, Kansas. Getting ready to go toe-to-toe with Danilo Pollux in this high-stakes matchup. All right, ready and set, focused. Look on the faces of these two competitors as the bell tolls and Danilo comes out on the offensive first, but Petey quick to turn the tide and amp it up. The pace here in matchup number 2. I guess I'll go ahead and let the cat out the bag since I said later on, and later on is actually now. This series between Danilo and Petey Powers will end with the reward of being number 1 contender for the Mercury's moniker championship. And as far as I recall, Danilo is up 1-0 in the series as 2 boots to the chest by Petey to Danilo Pollux. Petey taking this one at a much slower pace than I thought he would. I thought he uses acrobatics to accelerate the pace of this matchup. But instead, he's stooping down to Danilo territory and going with the old ground and pound. As he set Danilo up for a Kinsasu kick and go for a pinfall attempt to count. As Petey definitely dominating Danilo on the apron, but Danilo, hold on a second, 2 counters by each of the individuals, but Danilo ends up on the outside of the ring, and Petey quickly goes to get on him. Danilo with the mounted punches after the reversal in this traditional style, 1-on-1 pin your opponent inside of the ring matchup. as Petey has a 3 count, and Danilo is hoping for a count out here. If so, he'd go up 2-zip in the series. There wouldn't be no need for a third matchup, unless we're going 3 out of 5. Petey comes in and takes command of Danilo. And 2 knees to the chest of his competitor. I'm looking to see if that was a spider that I saw. Anyhow, back suplex into a bridge pin by Danilo, ends in a 2 count. And he can't put Petey out. Petey's power prevailing here so far in this contest. Danilo looking to be in a state of confusion, but he gains back his sanity and hits Petey Powers with a back suplex. This matchup being even Stevens every time one of the competitors seem to get their mojo going, the other one stifles it for a lengthy amount of time. Danilo with a stomp to the back of the shoulder of Petey and going right for that targeted area. Dragging the lifeless shell, which is Petey Powers, to what I would have perceived to be a pinfall attempt, but instead Danilo right back on the arms of Petey Powers. And now going for the crow's face chicken wing after inflicting all of that harm on that arm. And still no tap out by Petey Powers. Back up both of the gentlemen are as an Irish whip ends in. Petey reversing the tide and going off the second rope with a moonsault. And back to the mounted punches of Danilo Pollux. I thought maybe that Petey could have pinned him shortly after that moonsault, but evidently Petey wants to inflict more pain and wear down Danilo here. Maybe a bit of get back from Danilo targeting those arms earlier on in the match, as Petey in finishing off position and as hoisting him up and Kabaya with a high knee, aka go to sleep Betty by time. And Petey Powers prevails over Danilo Pollux in match number 2.
Here is your winner,
Petey Powers with a victory. He is about to be a busy young man on this brand as he is set up with his partner to go for the #1 contender spot for the Brotherhood's Championship next month on Frequency Pro Wrestling.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, the Extreme Zone Hardcore Women's Champion, Marcella Morocco.
Marcella in the building. Our Hellas Hybrid Women's Champion, Marcella Morocco. And Omaha, you are in for a treat as she is in the midst of a 3-win match streak. And that was win number 3, which occurred last week in a fatal 4-way contest. Marcella proving that she is worthy of carrying the Hellas Hybrid title. 9 wins and 9 losses from your champion. As serious as they come, Marcella Morocco here, about to get down with another hype competitor out of the Hellas Hybrid division.
California, Olivia Emerson.
Olivia in the building, coming in at 5 wins, 6 losses. Her last time in action was at Monolithic in that Hellas Hybrid matchup where Marcella became the champion. Olivia kind of had her ups and downs since being on the brand. Numerous opportunities as far as A-list matches go. Still managing to come up short. Oh, so close but yet so far. But then again, she is out of a tough division in her own right in the Hellas Hybrid Championship division. As the bell tolls and these two go about their way to win the match, they are quite familiar with one another, as at the end of May of last year, they were teamed up against Uvane and Tangy. The winner of that contest, the winner's team of that contest, both ladies would receive a bid to be in the ladder match. And as I stated before, Olivia doesn't show up in big matches. And therefore, Marcella has taken the lead and the spotlight out of those two. And let's just say that I don't think it's going so well for him as far as friendship goes. Maybe that was a breaking point. As Marcella gets back into the ring and in the hands of Olivia as she goes for a pinfall attempt on Marcella. Only a 1 count after that X Factor. Olivia better step up her game. As I stated before, hold on a second. Out of the ring and on to Marcella. And for a second there, it looked like Olivia was holding that lower left side, almost in the hip area. Will that be a factor as this matchup wages on? Now back to what I was saying with before, Olivia just shot out of the ring. You never know what you're gonna catch after the realignment show. You might very well have a winner with a very low match count in a tougher division. Now let the cat out of the bag about one of them as Olivia goes for a pinfall attempt. 2 count. Mr. Generic is an example. He doesn't have a favorable win margin, but the magnitude of his wins have been nothing short of immaculate. And while we're on the subject of Mr. Generic, he will be in action in our main event. So stick around if you want to see the brother title to this one that's currently being displayed, the Hellas Hybrid, which is the Aries God of War Championship. Stick around so you can see the man who holds it in action in that champion versus champion match. Samoan drop by Marcella Morocco as she goes for a pinfall attempt to count. Still gotta duke it out a little bit more longer, as I thought that one was over with right there after that Samoan drop by Marcella. Apron action as both ladies missing with the swing, and we go back into the ring. Electric chair drop into a bridge pin. Absolutely gorgeous, but only yields a 2 count. Ground and pound style definitely wavers in the favor of Marcella Morocco, as she's telling the crowd where to kiss, and hitting Olivia with a fisherman's driver. Probably should have went for a bridge pin in that aspect, but instead she still continues with her slow and methodical pace here. Release, German suplex, and Marcella's looking like she is not finished with Olivia in this one. Hold on a second. A reversal by Olivia. And the question is this her second win? And will she pull it off? Knee attack to the chin of Marcella Morocco, and now Olivia is looking like she's about to pick the business up, as she does. And instead of going for a pinfall, immediately chooses to drag Marcella away for a bit, wasting time. And just like that, Marcella is defeated by Olivia here in matchup number 3.
Here is your winner, Olivia Emerson.
Tell you the truth, I didn't think she was going to pull that one off. By how sloppy she got towards the end. All right, matchup number 4 underway, party people. Stay tuned. Vic Vega with a friendly reminder that this Saturday at high noon marks the return of Slugfest Saturday. That's right, so set your bell notifications for the return of Slugfest Saturday. And as always, enjoy the rest of the live stream.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
This is Mitch Vade, and you're watching Frequency Pro Wrestling on Vic Vega's Game Station, the home where every view is viral.
This is Maddie Chatterbox encouraging you to hit the like man. They're only free $99. So once again, hit the like button to help our channel grow.
All right, y'all, just what the party needed. 2 hyped up teams going into battle. Here at the bottom of our mid-card, the Atari brothers, 38 days away from holding the Brotherhood Tag Team Championships for a year. Will they do it? We will keep our eyes and ears glued to their title reign. And while we're on the subject of the Atari brothers, the last time they were in action, they came out with a successful title defense against Eye Candy, stirred up a bit of trouble in the Eye Candy Academy camp. And their opponents last time in action together was actually back in January on the edition of 4-Star Friday. They found themselves in the midst of the war between the Brown Phantom and KC Reed in a 6-man tag team bout. The Atari brothers looking the fresher of the two units as Nazari tags in Jabari. And D. Wildman definitely needs to try to tag his brother in. 1 count on the pinfall attempt by Jabari Atari. And we still have us a matchup. We'll want to see this one go away too quick as Jabari setting up D. Wildman as he's egging on the crowd. D. Wildman takes a shot at him and sends him swinging outside of the ring. D. Wildman trying to play the hero. Definitely been in this contest way too long, and as I speak ill of him, he reverses the tide long enough to try to get some offense off on Jabari, but Jabari with a quick counter of his own and an inverted back suplex on Kenny Wildman. Tagging in his brother Nazari, and likewise does Wildman, who tags in his hungry looking brother. Kenny Wildman looked like he's ready for some action up in this piece. And this is his first form by inflicting harm on the man that's not even in the matchup. Nazari and Kenny Wildman now the both legal men in this contest. Irish whip into the rope and an arm drag takedown. Nazari what a cover on Kenny Wildman. Only a 1 count and about continues here. Nazari with a miss, and Wildman's quick to hop up and gain control of this match. Slow it down a bit. Not really their style. They're more ground and pound. Hence the football reference for these two. In the tree of woe was Nazari, but he worked his way out of it and hits Kenny Wildman with an enziguri to the back of the head, but Wildman taking no shorts and coming right back in response to the offense from Nazari as he's hulking up for the faithful here in Omaha, Nebraska. Hold on a second. Nazari with a flip over DDT. And now it's time for a big splash from the little guy onto D. Wildman. Entertaining indeed to watch the Atari brothers in action as they are trying to keep pace and stay on a winning streak as we await to find out who is going to be the #1 contenders for their titles next. 1 count only, a kick out by D. Wildman. And his brother Jabari has a lot more work to do in regards to putting down either member of the Wild Vibe here. Nazari back in, sizing up D. Wildman. And deciding to go for that left arm of Wildman. Nice move by Jabari Atari as he's now going for the neck area of Wildman, who pounds his way out with a thunderous punch to the gut of Nazari. And now a backbreaker being applied on Nazari Atari by Wildman. And he's going to take this opportunity to go for a cover, and it's still 1 count only in this contest. Both teams showing stamina in this one. Mazzari focused his gaze on a down D. Wildman, only to go in on Kenny and tag his brother back into the contest. Jabari with a running knee strike to the grill of D. Wildman, and now out of the middle rope to kick D. Wildman in the face, and he sets up for the boom drop to the gut of D. Wildman, and Jabari goes for a pinfall attempt. Kenny Wildman there to break up that attempt. D. Wildman desperately needs to get up and tag in his brother, or it's going to be curtains. By the way, the Atari brothers are functioning here tonight. Another backbreaker being applied to Mazzari, and a punch sends him down to the canvas, only for him to jump back up and send Wildman with a face plant to the canvas as he goes for a pinfall attempt. And just like that, the Atari brothers keep winning every time they step in the ring. I guess you can add at least one more day to their title reign. Anyway, Karen Majors going up against Uvane next.
This is Real Talk Rita, and we are having a sale. Today's likes are free, so do our channel a solid and hit the like man.
This is Zoned Out Ziggy from the Eye Candy Academy. And when life dropkicks your dreams, remember this.
Hit the like, man. All right, y'all, we getting ready and set up for Uvane going up against Karen Majors in somewhat of a debut for Karen Majors. It's actually her first one-on-one contest here since being a part of the brand. Most notably known for being Mayshawn's muscle. And if that's Mayshawn's muscle, she is going to have a very lengthy title reign indeed. Karen Majors in control of this bout. Oh, Uvane. And so far, Uvane yet to respond to the offensive onslaught by Karen Majors, the rookie. Definitely impressive here in matchup number 5. Uvane with a quick counter on her adversary. As you saw earlier on, hold on a second. Taryn, Jerry, and Harnage keeping a close watch on this match for some reason, which leads me to believe that this scene 3 weeks ago is more than meets the eye. Watch your back, Uvane. It could be a potential mugging getting ready to take place. Uvane dropping Karen Majors to the pavement and follows up with a big splash on her. Maybe should have went for that coup de grace right there, but instead showing you the strength for a second. But Karen comes back and gains the momentum. Back and forth these two have been going as Karen in comeback mode and amping up Uvane for another slam to the mat. And this Karen Majors ain't effing around here tonight in Omaha, Nebraska. Will it be her rabbit's foot, her four-leaf clover, to get a victory over a competitor in the class of Uvane? As she's giving it to the crowd, and they are definitely responding in a negative manner to Karen. But it seems as if she is blocking them off and maintaining the command of this contest. As we are up to a 5 count, maybe Karen is thinking count out victory here. As she's going for the coup de grace on the outside of the confines of the squared circle. Now we are up to an 8 count, and Karen gets in before they can get a 9 count going. And immediately, with a vertical, hold on a second, chop block by Uvane, downs the rookie. And now Uvane senses blood in the water, the fly in the web of Uvane as she hits Karen with the tangled web. Karen does not tap out of it, instead a snapmare freezer, and now she is back in control of this bout. Off for the ropes and catches Uvane with a gigantic power slam and goes for a pinfall attempt. 2 count. These two in this contest are giving their all. Who is going to pull out in front and grab the win in this one? Lengthy vertical suplex by Karen Majors. And Uvane is on the ropes once again as Karen goes back into rookie mode and starts taunting the crowd. That was only for a brief second, as she is back on Uvane like an IRS agent. As she goes to meet Uvane on the outside of the ring with an elbow. Karen definitely giving Uvane the fight of her life right about now. W.A.W. Cole Coxer in the zone. And once again, I'm thinking that maybe Karen is thinking count out victory as she returns the favor again and drops Uvane to that hard floor on the outside of the ring. Inverted power slam. I shouldn't have made this matchup. Uvane is absolutely getting dominated. Hold on a second, a reversal. And the recluse comes back and gains life again. Hold on a second, Uvane with a rookie mistake. Will it cost her? It almost did. And Uvane is back at the forefront of this matchup and misses with a big splash. And Karen Majors is up and on the attack once again. Off of the ropes, elbow to the chin of Uvane. And Karen Majors goes to finish this one off. And just like that, it's a wrap. Karen Majors over Uvane in matchup number 5.
Here is your winner, Karen Majors.
Whoa! Almost left me speechless the way she pulled that one out in the end. Anyhow, the crowd not liking it. We on the pay the rent grind, and it's main event time next on Whoop Ass Wednesday. Hey, yo, security. I said security. Get these guys before they tear up the parking lot. All right, party people, you see what time it is, so now you know what time it is. We're on a pay the rent grind, and it's main event time, yo. Let's get it. All right, as you see, before you we have KC Reed, the current Zeus's crown champion, going up against Mr. Generic, the current Aries God of War champion.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
And a
participant. First, from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Alliance Zone World Champion, KC Reed.
Mr. KC Reed won that championship. He's rocking back at the end of February in a knockout, drag-out contest between him and the Brown Phantom. KC Reed holding on to that title for 80 days. And if he reaches his 100-day mark, he gets a automatic rematch. Who's to say he won't go on and keep that belt for a year? Winning his title back at Fixation, but his last time in action, he put down Rudy Lanza, a hell of a competitor outside of the Aries God of War division. But Mr. Generic put him down like he was lightweight. Anyhow, as I stated, him and KC Reed won their championships on the same night, both holding on to their titles for 80, count them, 80 days, baby. 15 wins and 21 losses for KC, and 4 wins and 6 losses for Mr. Generic. The Black Russian Victor Sokolov controlling the chaos in this one. In fact, he asked for the chaos as he did not see the hand on the rope in their last contest that they linked up. Was it the referee's fault? Or is KC Reed and Victor Sokolov getting a little bit chummy around here and sabotaging my matches? Who knows? All I know is it makes for a good case for the source wall to look into. Mr. Generic with a pinfall cover and KC Reed's foot on the outside of the rope, so it should have been broken up anyway. So maybe Victor Sokolov is a right down the middle ref with zero bias. Headlock submission by Mr. Generic, couldn't maintain it and stands up to put KC Reed down one more again. Knee drop to the massive arm of Reed, and Mr. Generic going in for the finish. Only a 1 count on the Zeus as crowned champion. As I stated earlier in the night, yeah, I'm sounding like a broken recording. You might see the likes of Mr. Generic inside of the Zeus's crown championship division here in the near future in regards to our realignment. He don't have many wins, but most of those wins have come with multiple competitors in it with high stakes on the board as KC Reed goes for a pinfall attempt, 1 count. Victor Sokolov is out of the doghouse. He's calling it right down the middle as Reed mocks his competitor, Mr. Generic. Might not want to take this guy lightly. Just when you think you got him down, he comes back in an emphatic fashion as this is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. KC Reed with a DDT to Mr. Generic. And it's only a 2 count. What did I tell you about this Mr. Generic? Filled with fortitude, to say the least. KC Reed with a pump handle slam on Mr. Generic. No rope to grab, and KC Reed wins this contest.
Soul Search Productions.
Here is your winner, KC Reed.
KC Reed with a win in the main event, proving to you that he can beat Mr. Generic inside and outside of the ring as well. Anyway, party people, we about to hit y'all with a closing promo, and then we will see you at the unnamed event next week. Peace.
This is Frequency Pro Wrestling, and tonight, ain't no peace, ain't no mercy! It's one past Wednesday, the clubs are off. Bodies hitting canvas, egos getting dropped. You came for a fight, you're in the fire. Steel chairs, broken dreams, and blood in the wire. The crowd's on edge, the lights go black. Then boom, the beat hits, and there's no turning back. Hold, rise, hold, rise, hold us down, hold, rise, hold us, hold us down, zero. Light the fight, break the line. Hold, rise.
Vic Vega, and thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode of Whoop-Ass Wednesday here on the Frequency Pro Wrestling channel. And remember, we're the home where it seems that the festivities for Unnamed have already kicked off, party people. See you next week.